What was that noise? Without further ado, let's go get into the Digimon game. And we're going to start off by asking Mirei Mikagura what the hell we were doing. Because I don't remember. Genuinely. Hey. Wandered off, gotten lost, certainly looks that way. But once again, we're out of time. Perhaps you should check back with your real job, Cyber Sleuth. Speed of 75. Oh, wow. Literally not meeting any of these requirements. Oh, also, before I forget, thank you for the follow, Sesame M and Morgana Freya for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Hope you both enjoy it here. Let me add you both to the overlay both. 1. Yes. Yes, sir. Okay. 2. Thank you. Maybe I need to move that logic to a blueprint. Starry Night! Welcome in. You're just in time. No. No! We check the bold. New cases added 3. Nakano Underground, difficulty 3-star. I'm a lot better, thank you, Starry. I'm not a flower person. Hot guy, Shinjuku. I have all these pictures of flowers saved on my phone. I keep deleting them, but they keep coming back. Help! A Gunimon medal. Poison barrier. Nice. How are you, Starry? Shinjuku. Oh, we just get teleported there. Nice.
Ah, I was the detective that took my case. Can we talk about it? It's urgent.
Okay, a bit. Okay. Well, that's maybe an improvement, I guess.
The cell's got photos of flowers on it, but I don't even remember taking them. Creepy, right?
I mean, you could have got drunk. A Hanami, you know, it's what everyone does at Hanami. You take your camera phone out and, you know, when you're getting drunk and you forget things maybe when you're getting drunk and, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
The other day, I went to show a friend of mine the photo of my dog, but when I opened it, my phone was all full of flowers. Like, what? So my friend was like, hey, are you into flowers or something? She was totally freaked out, but seriously, I'm not into flowers, man. Well, I'm not saying I think some guy has been using my phone when I'm not around. I always carry my phone around with me, but I keep finding more photos, you know.
Coloring Angry Birds? Wah.
Want to get this fixed, but I don't really understand what the problem is. What do you think?
Could be sleepwalking.
What are you talking about? I'm completely normal. Do you want to do a background check on me? Total waste of time, dude.
Maybe you just like taking photos of flowers and you're scared to admit it. Huh? Huh?
Okay, so if I leave this with you, can you investigate it for me?
I got his phone.
There are no skeletons in my closet. Go ahead and check all you want. I don't care.
I should hope there aren't skeletons in your closet, buddy. Because that would be a matter for the police. You draw Angry Birds, you post on Discord, and you don't. Noise. Nice. Where is Reno? I don't know, maybe he's busy? Maybe he's busy. Maybe I offended him and he doesn't want to be here anymore. Sleeping maybe, yeah. Now, he lives on the other side of the world to me, right? So we can't just assume that he's going to be here all the time. It's Lillymon! Who would have guessed? And by the way, viewers, lurkers, regulars, subs, whoever you need to be to hear this, it's okay for you to not turn up, you know, every day. You can, you know, I don't expect you to be here like all the time. You know what I mean? That was too easy. Yeah, that looks good. Just right. He'll definitely like me after these. Hey, who the hell are you? What am I doing? Well, I'm obviously taking a selfie and saving it on this phone. Lamau. What? Stop taking selfies? No way. What is this? 2006? Scene Kid Lillymon? I see how it is. Yeah. That bass noise. Reno told me last time he seen me at Mana stream. But no worries, it's just Sunday. It's just Sunday. I don't think it's a need to panic. All is well. Unless it's not. But I think it is. But it could not be. But maybe it is. But I think we shouldn't worry until we have to worry. No, that's not what I meant, Star. No, no. I just mean that all that we know is that we don't know. You got me? Good. No way, you lost? Yeah. The guy who owns his phone doesn't like your photos? Oh, what did he say about me? Am I cute or pretty or... Nothing in particular. He sort of said you were cute. He's got some friend he's afraid she'll think that he likes flowers. His friend? Who is she? Who the hell is she? What was she like? Is she cuter than me? Is she? Didn't know he didn't like the pictures. I was hoping that he'd like me once he saw. God, if he doesn't like them, I'll stop saving these photos. He wasn't bothered by me being here, because I really don't want to leave. Ah, so that means... can stay here and hang her up any calls he gets from Whammon. Hey, don't mess with a girl in love. Oh my god. Lotus Fairy. I think it's about to be a lily. You figured it out? You're not gonna be able to make any phone calls. Sorry, bud. Reno! Welcome in, Reno. It was a Digimon that fell in love with you? A Dejimon. But isn't that kind of virus or something? You saying hackers got into my phone? Your phone was that badly infected? Please tell me you were able to completely get rid of it. It's harmless and won't mess up your phone? The what? What? Okay. There's more? The Digimon might hang up your calls with women if it gets jealous? Or is it harmless at all? Does this Digimon really love me? Takes flower photos, gets all jealous. Such a sweet virus. I guess I won't erase it. Never been into any women, so that's no problem. After all, I'm only into guys. Oh yeah. Everyone on the Digifarm just like... well, that was an unexpected twist. Soon I'll make your favorite dish. You got me into this after all. Sounds great. I wonder what I should request. My growth is all thanks to meeting you. Please guide me again in the future. Yes, I look forward to guiding you again in the future. Excuse me. Ah! Dude, do they have a second floor balcony? A game rental place with a second floor balcony? That would be so rad. Guys, girls, friends, chatters, do you not think balconies on, like, food shops are great? Do you not, like, you can sit outside, but you're not sitting on the street, you're sitting above the street? Such a good feeling. Gallery? Maybe. I guess they're called galleries if they're inside. Balcony. Balcony. Love it. Yes. Balcony is love. Balcony is life. I don't have a balcony. I used to. Because when you live in an apartment building, because they don't have any gardens, and you have to live in so close proximity to other people, they typically have a balcony. That's where the washing machine was. That's where I destroyed my phone. So I had to buy another phone, because I destroyed it literally the week after I cancelled my insurance plan. I could have said that it just got rainy if I still had my insurance, and I would have had a free phone. But I would... They were charging me £10 a month for the insurance on the phone. And it's just like, my brother in Christ, I did not sign up for this. Great work. What do you say I pour you a cup of coffee for your trouble? Red fists and hot sweat. Boxing Association staff, K-Cafe. Site views for the association are through the roof. Site went down. Is something sabotaging us? Yes. Me. You gotta deal with the Manadono UFC MMA Emporium now, buddy. Butler. This guy runs the boxing emporium. I'm pressing X to doubt right now. Guess I'm in trouble now. Oh, you're the detective from the Kurami agency, right? This is my card. Boxing Association card. Nice. I'm from the Japanese Boxing Association. I want to discuss a strange phenomenon affecting an official website. Recently, the site is getting half swords. The videos of the site are really popular. They're flocking to the site like kids to candy. It's amazing. Is that really true? I want some candy. No, I said flocking like kids to candy. Right, enough clowning around. Remember, I'm your client, remember? But yeah, anyway, this really should have drummed up a lot more interest, but the ticket sales haven't changed much. Oh. Not only that, side's server's been crashing too. Oh. Even though he's attracted attention, no one can access the site. So now the association has its hands full dealing with complaints. Sites just got so popular so quickly, it's not pleasant though. Maybe someone's messing with us, so we'd like you to investigate. Well, you could just buy a subscription to AWS and you can host your site on AWS, and they have redundancy plans for this kind of thing, buddy. So they'd be able to handle the bandwidth that you're trying to pump through. The association's website URL is on the card. Just start checking it out. Okay. All right. Zoop. We just zoop inside his business card. I'm not sure how that's how the internet works. Gaomon. All right. Wah. Who are you? Aren't you a human? This is the Japanese Boxing Association's website server. You know, what are you doing in a place like this? Oh, I get it. You come here to take a look at some Digimon, aren't you? Guess you heard a rumor this is a mecca for Digimon boxing fans. Suppose you want to be the guided tour. All of us Gaomon who like boxing getting together here. So this place is the best place for you on the website. You can always come here to look at the site. Cool, isn't it? Look at all the monitors. All the Gaomon living here live like this, so I can answer anything you want about the boxing site. There's more monitors to come too, yay! You're crashing the site, bro? More and more people in the human can't see the site. You're saying it's our fault the server keeps crashing? Maybe they should just invest in some more bandwidth. Seriously, I think I was being polite and showing you around. If you're not here as a tourist, scram! Go on, Miramon. Whoa! So strong, bear. Is it a bear or is it a dog? Digimon reminding you of Doraemon? Doraemon was an alien, right? But it's a doggo? Is it a doggo? It's called Gaomon. I guess it could be a doggo. Yeah, it's got that pointy ears. I thought it could have been a bear, because it's called Gaomon. Gao is like Gao Gao. It's the sound like a large animal makes, like a bear or gator or a dinosaur or dragon. Nothing for it. Suppose I can't stop you looking at the site, but I'll try to stick to using one screen at a time. Thank you. It's unfair for me to only be the only one who has to look at just one monitor. I don't think it's having such a huge effect anyway. Gonna have to convince the other Galmon here, to be honest. I'm not sure they'll just sit and listen to you, though. Well, guess I'm gonna have to slap some Galmons. My brother, just one screen, bro. Whatever it is, you'll have to wait, huh? Stop using so many monitors. Why would you say such an awful thing? The official website server keeps crashing, but I'm always here looking at it. You're lying. How you doing? How you feeling? I'm glad you're well. We on that Digimon grind today. Yeah, I remember. You're inside the server, right? So obviously it's easier to see it. Tired? How am I? I'm getting there. I'm feeling a lot better. My head hurts less. The rest of my body hurts less. What is this game? This is Digimon Cyber Sleuth Story. We were looking at so many screens here that broke the server. Okay, I understand. I want as many other people as possible to be able to get into boxing, so I'll just make sure to use one monitor. Thank you, Gamon. Yes, the correct choice, thank you. Remember, kids, when accessing a boxing server, just one... Vmon! My dude, Vmon! Thought that looked familiar? It's my boy. Ooh. Critical hit. HP spray, excellent. If there's a chance we can unlock a Vmon here, I'm gonna try and unlock a Vmon here. Instead of just rushing to the exit like the last one. Did not look like it missed. Oh yeah, I just got a friendship. Nice. I think we've already got one of these, though. Critical charge. Won't help you. It won't help you. Dorumon, of course. Uh-oh. That guy's got a big exclamation mark above his head. I have a bad feeling about this. Wait, can I cannot? I already have Goblimons, thank you. Nice try. I'm on an epic quest to get a Skull Miramon. The ultimate sleuth Digimon, of course. So I don't think the guy downstairs has got an exclamation mark on his head. Yeah, see? Oh, he does. Never mind. Wow, don't watch the site on multiple monitors? Yeah, whatever. Hey, Takeshi. Looking good today. Say what? If you beat me, I have to listen to you? Alright, suppose. Let's go. Let's rumble. It seems like a gift from the game. It seems like this dungeon is meant to unlock this Digimon for you. And this Digimon may be a key going forward. One of the most ultimate ultimates. That's what it seems like to me, at least. Because there's not a lot in the way of, like, items in this game, you know what I mean? Like, the real mechanic is the Digimon themselves. Like, you can't get, like, an ultimate Buster Blader sword or, like, a Giga Armor that protects all damage. You just get different Digimons. Damn, I lost. Oh well, like you said, from now on, I'll watch Takeshi on just one screen. Thanks, boss. Now we're gonna ignore this guy for a brief moment because I think that he may be the last lad. Because that will give us, I think, exactly 100%. Oh no, there's a guy over there as well. Okay. So there is a second level of difficulty on the battle scale. Yeah, you visited. Let's fight. Sure, whatever you want, but let's fight. Because we've got 100% now. We've unlocked him. You can get ourselves a Gaomon. Whoa. Whoa. Mega combo. Looks like double backhand is a double-edged sword. Slows down your noise. Scan complete. Slows down your turn recovery. What? Jeez, you're so strong. What's all this about anyway? Whenever I watch boxing videos, I want to fight so much I start trembling. But anyways, what are you here for? Site server keeps crashing? Oh, because everyone here's looking at loads of different pages, right? Okay, now I get it. Thanks, boss. So we're going this way. Oh, in fact, there's an access point here. Go to the Digilab. Let's check out the Digilab. See if we can Digivolve. Yes! Yes, my friends. Level 30 or higher, int 75 required, speed 75 required, cam 50% required. Yes, Digivolve. Digivolve. Togimon, Digivolve 2! Lillymon! Who's the sword with one? Grademon. Is that Gatomon? I don't believe it. I think that's Rosemon or Fairymon. I can't remember. But that means we can move Taumon out of the party. Taumon was a real drag, not gonna lie. Not the highest attack, not the best special moves. Just training all the time is lame. Get me out there doing something. If you get stronger training on the farm, you can do it just a little bit more. Oh man, Alphamon's getting angsty. It's getting rowdy. We should save. Oh, he's literally just stood here. I thought he was across a large gap of terrain, and I just ignored him the whole time. Yeah. Okay, so we are very near the finish line of this donjon. So I need that Vmon data before we leave, and there's only one guy left to fight. So unfortunately, we're gonna have to exist here for a while. Because I need Vmon in my party. Noise. Neither of you are Vmon. Come on, man. There are a couple of other Digimon with swords, like Leomon, Omnimon, Ogamon? Piedmon? Piedmon has a sword. Reno! Yes, socks, like, they can't force us to wear pants, but you do have to wear socks, unfortunately. Gazimon, yeah, of course. How you feeling, Reno? True woo woo. We're just waiting for our Vmon surprise to finish cooking. These are not Vmon. Maybe Vmon's only on the upper level. Should we go up to the upper level? Is that what we're gonna have to do? Hit up that floor too? I mean, if it's the only way, it's the only way. Let's go. So I remember we saw Vmon up there. I don't think we've seen Vmon down here. So there may be area links Digimon encounter rates. I just don't want to put it out of possibility, okay? I just want to acknowledge. Maybe we're just unlucky, huh? Maybe maybe it's just not our day. It's just messing me around now, I swear. Voice acted. Voice acted attack pan. Critical, huh? You'll pay for that. Should we get a Wanyamon? Should we get Pete in our party so we can use that thing? I'm gonna go get a Pete in our party so that we can use that thing, function call. Did you convert? Yes? No? Yes? No? Wanyamon. Yes. Probably. I really enjoy the backface rendered cubes as a pixel grid. Aren't the backface rendered cubes just beautiful? Smile Fang, yes. Nice. The back face is the most beautiful part. The interior zone. I've just realized how backface culling works. I finally understood without external input how backface culling. You just do the dot product. You just do the dot product on the camera location and the triangle. And any triangle that is beyond 0, as in any triangle that returns a negative value, is just not rendered. Oh, wow, wow, wow. Oh, wow, wow, wow. Is this why they have matrix multiplication tables to do this quickly and efficiently in systems? Is that how it works? Hold on, there's another lad. Hold on, there's a lad there that we haven't even engaged with. Hold on. Hold on. Hang on. Dejimon! Yes, finally, God. Okay, we need one more Vmon encounter. Don't know if you've noticed, but that is not a Vmon. Ooh, poisoned. Our Wanyamon is max love. Already. Our Wanyamon has been power leveled. None of these are neutral though. Can't believe the pic of Noodle was posted 3 to 4 hours ago and no one had guessed the cat. Oh. Cam of 10%. I kind of want to know what this is. Kudamon. Yeah, of course. Of course. How? Yeah. The goddamn noodle. The goddamn noodle. Speak of the noodle and so the noodle will appear, Reno. Also, we can't use function call anymore. As soon as you said noodle, NMD came in and flipped a table. Haha. Funny. Finally. We've unlocked the Vmon. It's only taken us like, what, 20 minutes? Yes! Yes, my boy! Beamon headbutt. DG Egg of Miracles held, yeah. Yeah, alright. Human Spirit of Light held, yeah, alright. So what you're saying is we get ass unless we pay for it. Okay. Let's go. Right, we gotta finish this donjon, which involves us going down. But it's not all the way down. Most of the way down. Aha! Ah, that's better. Huh, did you come because you're a boxing fan too, huh? No way, boxing's awesome. Fun to watch, fun to do. I'll show you a real fight. We just out here boxing now. Just straight up missed, though. This is a strong lad. What's going on? Seed cannon is strong business. You're awesome, like impossibly strong. Huh? You want me to just use one monitor when looking at the site? Well, you gotta do what you gotta do. Do it for you, buddy. Since when are we buddies? Didn't we prove that just now? Come on, we went toe-to-toe in the ring. That's a sacred bond. When fist meets fist, true bonds are formed. That's what boxing is all about. Oh, okay. Alright. Okay, good. Good. Thank you. Thank you, son. Oi. Huh? Stop using all these screens to look at the boxing site? Can't do it. Even if I look at it like this, I won't know what everyone's saying about boxing. I'll be so lonely I can't talk to everyone. I don't want to be a loner. Better to be a loner than a loser. Of boxing matches, of which we are currently engaged in. This is definitely boxing, kids. Get thee. boxed. What? Going around trying to get everyone just to use one screen. If everyone else is okay with it, I guess I am too. You have persuaded Gaumon. Report to the client. Yo, what's up, my dude? Ask you, how did the investigation go? The investigation is complete. Did you what? The heck is that? Email, let me see. Huh? Check it out, new service seems to be running just fine. Did you fix it with that digi thingamajiggy thing just what's it now? Yeah, great, thanks. Well, I'm not celebrating just yet. Thought the reason the server kept crashing was because the site was getting so many views from all the fans, but keep spirits up. At least I'm interested in boxing now too. Thank you, that's really great to hear. Now I'll just have to put more matches and bring in more fans. Okay, I'll do my best. Investigation of red fists and hot sweat complete. Report back to the detective agency. What is that? Oh, it's the bam. It's the bam bam. Yes. The bam bam bam. The bam 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 bam. Great work. What do I say? I pour you a cup of coffee for your trouble. Nakano Underground, difficulty 3. Government. The client is just government. Nakano Underpass. This is a case from the government. The door in Nakano Underpass has been unlocked. What waits on the other side? Oh no. Oh no. Every babysitter's worst nightmare? A bam bam. Yes. I'll explain all the details. The client, this time, is the local government that takes care of the utilities for Nakano. Basically, it's the bureaucratic agency. Huh? Why are you so shocked? Of course, we specialize in supernatural and complex cybercrimes, so usually we have very specific clientele. But we cooperated very well with Detective Matayoshi's police force, so they consider us to be a pretty good detective agency. So we've received a case from a public agency, quite a rare event. This case was originally discussed by Detective Matayoshi, the government agency. It's a bit special, so Detective Matayoshi passed us down the government agency. Also, like, and now it's our case. Got it? No, I do not got it. The hell? Good. The case is to unlock a gate in Nakano Underpass. It seems the gate is locked due to some electronic glitch and cannot be opened. You don't know about Nakano Underpass? It's a facility that houses the equipment used to provide Nakano's public utilities, such as power, cables, water pipes, so on. Moving forward, the plan will improve the city look center above ground by using housing the public utilities underground. Oh. Underground housing there for a second, I thought it said. Looks like the visible power cables and telephone poles are set to disappear in the not too distant future. This doesn't work. This doesn't work. It's a ground line connectivity, and the moisture within the soil content destroys power line conductances. This is why they're in the sky. This is why we have power lines suspended above the build. This is just... Don't make me vine boom this shit. It's a physical incongruity to have a power cable under the floor for any real distance. Anyway, underneath Nakano, there's a vast complex of tunnels, so there's of course many entrances. One of these entrances is the place where the gate you need to unlock it. So can't they just use a different entrance, for fuck's sake? Can't they just use the side door? It's a password-protected electronic lock, but it seems to some time ago it locked for no reason, and no one has been able to open it since. Contacted the manufacturer, but they gave up. If needs be, they'll destroy the gate, but obviously that would incur serious costs. They contacted the manufacturer to fix a gate that was clearly out of warranty, and the manufacturer said, "You are up shit's creek, my friend. Buy a new one." While the costs were discussed, a weird groaning sound heard coming out the other side of the gate. It seems like something strange is going on. Definitely zombies. Don't open that door. Shout out Dance Survival, by the way. If you want to see more zombie gameplay, please check out Mr. Dance Survival, please. Very nice area to hang out and play zombie games. Manufacturer had a bad feeling about it and didn't want to open the gate. The government suspected criminal activity and called Matayoshi. I see. So the buck passed to the Karemi. Wait, me? I'm saying this. When have I ever had lines in this game? Not a single fucking line of dialogue have I said in this entire game to this point. Only the chosen dialogue responses. I see. So then the buck passed to the Karemi Detective Agency. Yes. Well, after all, you have the best people for the job if you want to access places off bounds the most. It's actually a good opportunity. I've been wanting to investigate the rumors surrounding Nakano's underground system for a while. Gate in question is electronic locks, and naturally there's a cyberspace inside it. Wow, really? You sure it's not just a simple control IC? You're putting them underground in California. If they kept up the tree maintenance, they wouldn't be a problem. And they found a way to deal. They found a way to deal with the electricity conductivity through the actual floor, through the actual ground, and not a ground loop. This is why they had so many problems forever doing telecommunications across the undersea. Because the power required to transmit the electricity through the cable under the sea is astronomical. Which is why the undersea stuff didn't work for a very long time. How did they even fix that? You're not sure? I'm not sure. I'm just repeating something I heard online. Trying to feel smart. It's a very interesting video though. I'm the only one who can break into the gate without destroying it. We've already received permission from the government to access the underpass. Alright then. Shall we go find out what the real situation with this underground gate is? Yes. With the groaning voice coming from, what kind of strange world lies beyond the gate? This is going to be so much fun. Huh? It's an underground gateway, so there'll just be an underground tunnel behind it, right? Have you ever heard of the stochastic process in quantum mechanics? Guess I should tell you about Schrodinger's cat. Till we open the gate, we cannot know if we'll find an underground tunnel or the void of space. I mean, surely being a gate, you can see through it. It's just iron bars held together with a lock, and the lock is actually the thing we're interacting with. Till you open that gate, the world is in a flux of overlapping possibilities. Just try and enjoy it. Let's go. Case is simple, a matter of unlocking the gate, but what's behind the gate? Your job is to find that out. Check it. How many districts are there in Tokyo? 23. Why can't I walk between these? God damn it. Should we change our shirt? You know what? I'm not changing my shirt. Fuck that. Can we not go? Can we not just enter the underground, please? To floor. Kaidan no goryu kudasai. Okay. Okay. Not 0 floor, please. 0 floor? Dejimon. They need to thin out the trees all over California. It's like a clown car up in there. But if they thin out all the trees, you won't have any oxygen to drink. Think about it, Reno. It's a bad option. What you need to do, actually, is get the trees to run rampant. Also, is this some kind of set from Metal Gear? Did you arrive at the underpass? The gate we need to unlock is inside. Control panel should be just beside you. Do you see it? Connect, jump into it, and unlock the gate. Wow. See, I wouldn't call this a gate. I don't know what I'd call this, but it's not a gate. I mean, look, it's a 2-panel sliding mechanical door. The door won't open. Something's wrong with the electronic lock on it. Yeah, it's a door, not a gate. Most oxygen comes from kelp forests in the ocean. Listen to me, Reno, okay? Look, trees do their part, okay? What happened? What, connect jump isn't working? That's strange. It's an electronic lock, so there should be some kind of network inside it. Perhaps it's just you didn't activate the connect jump properly. Right, I think it's time I verified your ability to perform a connect jump. Hey! You doubting my abilities? You doubting my God-given right to access digital worlds as if I was some kind of data demon? Raise your hand. Now concentrate. Now, that's it! 30 minutes later. Queen of Tree. Queen of Tree? Queen of Tree. Several hours later. 100 years later. Stack! What were you doing just now? Whatever you were doing, it seems like it's not working. Oh no, it looks like I can't verify it. Well, it seems like you can only connect jump if you feel disappointed. If I were to posit a theory as to how your connect jump works, your ability locates a digital wave, piggybacks on it to target the target's digital space, and then enters it. What? It can be a network, a PC, or server. Doesn't matter when the target's location is, it has a digital space, you should be able to access it. However, there seem to be certain limitations when interfering with the digital wave. In other words, when you can, you can, and when you cannot, you cannot. What we've determined is you connected for by chance, even if there's specific reasons why you're able to do it each time. Put simply, cause and effect are connected to digital waves. Wait a second, how could you connect jump this time then? If you didn't have any proof to support your answer, but perhaps there were others like you tried and failed to open the lock and were disappointed. Yes, disappointment is definitely a key. You're a bit phlegmy and snotty. Oh man, you should have seen me last night, Snacks. I sneezed so many times. My nose got fully blocked. I feel your pain. Rambled long enough. Please get this lock open as quickly as you can. Yeah, alright. Getting texted. Farm 1, investigate. Command completed. Found 1 cases. Thank you. It's no good having the breathy things. It depends on the area, Reno. But it does happen. Scan complete. Trying to do a job, stop texting me. Correctamundo, the answer is 23. I know the answer is 23. That's why I told you it was 23. Oh, that looks helpful. That looks handy dandy. But what's down here? Ah! Acting skill. Copy and paste. Copies the target colour data and temporarily saves it by pasting it on a colourless base. When correctly placed, the security will be dropped and you will be able to continue. Movement will differ, area will clear any copied data. Poopy, I went the wrong way. So we've got to copy yellow, and we've got to move the yellow key to the yellow key lock. It's just like playing Doom. Ah! We already have them at 200% scan. God damn. But besides the phlegm snacks, how are you doing? The door should be unlocked now. Let's head back and check. What door? I don't see a door. You keep getting sick. It's bad, isn't it? Like, how does it happen? But you know the worst thing? It's like when I started to get sick, what, halfway through January, I went to have some vitamin C tabs. I have a big tub. And I bit into it. It did not taste like a vitamin C tab anymore. It tasted... I know what that taste was, but I don't know what it is. You know what I mean? And I knew it was a bad taste. I never have I reacted so violently. Oh, except for that time I had blue cheese. Probably the stress leading up to your immune system getting messed up. Man. Much love and light for your recovery. Have you heard of Pro Cider? Pyro Cider? Pyrocida? This looks normal. It seems like you managed to unlock the gate, so thanks for that. Must have been easy for you given your skill. It's an apple cider vinegar. Well, there's a bit of a labyrinth in the underground tunnel. What do you mean a bit? There isn't a sign of a Digimon or an Eater there? It's just strange to see such a small section of a labyrinth. I knew we couldn't know what to find, but I wasn't expecting that. It's good for common sickness like colds. Is it better than just shoveling vitamin C down the food hole? You know, a bit of fiber, bananas maybe, a couple of seeds, brown bread, lots of rice. Special digital wave occurrence. Some kind of current. Apple cider smells so meh, but just shove vitamin C in your hole. Bunch of other stuff to help boost your immune systems. This is definitely a ley line. Don't say those words to me. You ever heard of ley lines before? There are many in Tokyo. They're also called dragon chains. What the fuck? Dragon signifies the undulating landscape of the hills and the mountains, and dragon chain is what we call the flow of the land's spirit. Well, I'm going to stop you there, Kyoko, right? Okay, we're a detective agency. We base our shit on facts, okay? Look, none of this folk magic BS is going to solve the murder case that we're on, okay? No offense. It just isn't, okay? It just... Ginger juice with honey. Ginger juice. It's well known that Sosei Tenkai, advisor to Ieyasu Tokugawa, turned Edo into a great feng shui city. Okay. Said that he built a waterway and a path to lead the chi from Mount Fuji and Tokyo Bay to Edo Castle. Ooh. What will help you with a non-American healthcare system? That will help many people, Snacks. You're right. I should encourage, now that we've left the European Union, okay, I should encourage my government to annex America again. You can have the NHS, which is basically the same. Like, if you need any meaningful treatment, it will be delayed for years until you actually just die of what you had anyway. Or you pay for it through private medical care. Hooray! I'm just kidding. The NHS is a great service. It's just understaffed and underfunded and under-respected by the current government. It's ironic because it was the current government's branch of government that set up the NHS just after World War II, because they realized that keeping your workforce healthy was the best idea when you have a workforce that you need to keep working for you. You know, if they die, you have less of a workforce. It just makes fucking sense to deal with the people who have... You have to have lived there at least 10 years. Oh. You need to make a certain amount of dollar each year to become a Canadian. You looked into it. What about France? You go to France, they got decent healthcare. I know a singular doctor who lives in Paris. And no, cursively, I know of and am acquainted with, but not friends with and have never met in real life. Of particular instance of the Kan-Eiji and Asakusa Shrine in the northeast, the Zojoji and Hiei Shrine in the southwest, all big religious institutions. Pretty controversial mentioning Asakusa, bruv. In Feng Shui, those directions are thought to draw out the negative energy their way. These shrines hold big festivals to purge and expel that energy. A singular doctor. He's a famous Instagram influencer as well. That's the only reason I know him. And if you look at the lines that connect Buddhist temples in Kan-Eiji and Zojoji and Shinto... My brother... This is what... Stop. Everybody stop. Everybody stop. Everybody stop. This is why I spent hours of my life, 5 FPS of my game development, making sure that the text fit in the fucking box. Look at this. Look at this fucking... I'm naming and shaming you. Naming and shaming you, Sega of America. Shinto... I mean, I know what it says because I know what it says, but my brother in Christ, you just cut a fucking... There's so much space as well. Look, this... You could have written a full extra 18 different words in there. They would have all been A. But that's not the point. I'm frustrated to the deepest core in my body and alleviated knowing that anything that I make, as long as it's better than this, will be good. Shrines at Asakusa and Hiei triggered Mr. Man of typography dude, and not typography, game development, because oh, it's gone now, but they have a box which is clipping the contents of the box to its space so that it doesn't overrun into the other space, which is probably a mistake. You should probably, as we've seen, not let it do that. And they haven't accounted for the longest text character string in whatever aspect ratio and screen size that they want. And they haven't scaled their text correctly, adequately to fit into the box. In one instance in the whole game, maybe. One instance is enough. Also, hey, Mr. Fate. Taking a brief break from playing the game to open some booster packs because Mr. Fate subscribed to the channel and the camera broke. So we have some booster packs to open for Mr. Fate. And also for another reason that Mr. Fate seems to not want anyone to know about. So, you know, he can tell you. I'm not going to tell you. Hey, Tally, welcome in. You're just in time to watch me open a booster pack. We got ourselves Tainted Fates. What is it? 30 month? It's a Dominaria United Collector Booster Pack. 30 month sub. I don't remember how many months. I think it was 30 or 30 something. And Tally, welcome, and how are you doing? Everyone's here today. Feels good. Feels so good. Tally's doing fine. How's Tainted Fate doing? Motherfucker! What is that? What is that? Oh yes, Wizards of the Coast. I want my cards coming pre-shredded. Thank you, sir. What the fuck? Every single card in the booster pack has got... Oh no. Every single card to Braid's Frightful Return has got a dent in it. And the front two cards... The front two cards have been completely destroyed. Completely destroyed, okay. Maybe it's time to start a war. Dear Wizards of the Coast, I paid £20 for this booster pack. You little shit. Anyway, enough of this. Let's appreciate the artwork and beautiful cards. Tribute to Urborg. Thank you, Tribute to Urborg, for coming completely destroyed. The fuck is this? A hole through my goddamn card. Nice. It's not nice, Starry. Are they at least... They're flat. They are flat. They are flat, not bent, and they don't have any rough edges. It's a fucking hole! Voiceover, you mean? Oh. Kicker, 1 blue. You may pay an additional 1 blue as you cast a spell. Target creature gets -2/-2 to the end of the turn. If the spell is kicked, that creature gets an additional -1/-1 to the end of the turn for each instant and sorcery card in your graveyard. Wow. That's pretty cool. It's a nice card. It's a shame it's been destroyed. This one has a little bit of a flick and a dent. Yavimaya Sojourner. Domain. The spell costs 1 blank less to cast for each basic land type in among lands you control. The tree long-lived tree folk, the Phyrexians invading again after only 3 centuries, was as though they had never left. DD nibble on his own card in the pack. There is no sign of... Oh yeah, no, there's a dent in the pack. There's a hole in the pack. There's a full-on hole in the pack. What the fuck? What the fuck? How did I not see that when I picked this up? It's the only pack they had left. Anyway. Tidepool Turtle with a dent in it. Lovely. I love turtles. 2 blue, scry 1. Not the best, but it is a 2/5. It is a 2/5 for 4, which is not bad. I'm so mad. I'm so fucking mad. Talas Lookout. Flying when Talas Lookout dies, but the top 2 cards of your library. Look at the top 2 cards of your library. Put one of them into your hand and the other into your graveyard. Ooh! No, that's good. That's a good card. A dent in it, but a good card. Prayer of Binding. It's a very white card, isn't it? Flash. When Prayer of Binding enters the battlefield, exile up to 1 target non-land permanent an opponent controls until Prayer of Binding leaves the battlefield. You gain 2 life. Slightly tilted is the best mana. Don't eat those cards then, mana. They could be laced with drugs. Maybe he wants to. Haha. I don't want to. I never bite my card packs. I'm very gentle with my cards, as you've seen. Braid's Frightful Return. Read ahead. Choose a chapter to start with and add that many lore counters. Add 1 after your draw step. Skipped chapters don't trigger. Sacrifice after 3. You may sacrifice a creature. If you do, each opponent discards a card. Return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. Target opponent may sacrifice a non-land, non-token permanent. If they do, they lose 2 life and you draw a card. If they don't, they lose 2 life and you draw a card. Okay. Beautiful. Thankfully, almost completely undented, full art, stained glass art, shiny mountain card. Wah. Wah. Don't worry if they're laced, it's probably LSD. True. We got a beautiful, completely undented, undestroyed Raven Man in the cool, etched border, stained glass art, the Raven Man. Very cool. At the beginning of each end step, if a player discarded a card this turn, create a 1/1 black bird creature token with flying and this creature can't block. 3 black tap, each opponent discards a card, activate only as a sorcery. Ooh. We've got a beautiful Astor, Bearer of Blades. 2 red-white. Oh, he's a human. He's a bit grey. Maybe it's the lighting. Maybe it's nighttime. He's on a ship. He's been lit with a grey light. When Asta, Bearer of Blades, enters the battlefield, look at the top 7 cards of your library. You may reveal an equipment or a vehicle card from among them and put it into your hand. Put the rest in the bottom of your library in random order. Equipment you control have Equip 1. Vehicles you control have Crew 1. Whoa! You got a extended art, Quirion Beastcaller. Oh, sorry. Quirion Beastcaller. Very, very cool. 1 green. Whenever you cast a creature spell, put a 1/1 counter on Quirion Beastcaller. When Quirion Beastcaller dies, distribute X 1/1 counters among any number of target creatures you control, where X is the number of +1/+1 counters on Quirion Beastcaller. I'm sure the way Wizards have been acting later is probably meth. Oof. I'm sure there was an easier way to word literally all of that. Got ourselves a beautiful full art, not full art, extended border holographic stained glass style but not etched border. I can't read it. Tori? Davon Fury Rider? 1 red, white. Excellent. Vigilance Trample. Whenever Tori Davinon, Fury Rider, attacks all other attacking creatures you control, get +1/+1 to the end of the turn. Other red attacking creatures you control get trampled to the end of the turn. Untap each other white attacking creature you control. Whew. Good book, good movie, and unrelated to the other 2. Good band. What? Oh yeah, we got a foil etched Ramirez de Pietro Pillager. Hell yeah. Poggers card. Pirate, of course. When Ramirez de Pietro Pillage enters the battlefield, you lose 2 life and create 2 treasure tokens. Whenever one or more pirates you control deal combat damage to a player, exile the top card of that player's library. You may cast this card for as long as it remains exiled. Whoa. We got a beautiful foil etched Zero the Golden Sting. It's gold, boys, girls, ladies, gents, friends, cats, VTubers, and none of the above. It's gold. You can't see it very well. The whole thing gold. Legendary creature instant assassin, flying haste. Whenever Zero the Golden Sting attacks, put an egg counter on another target creature without an egg counter on it. If that creature dies, it has an egg counter on it. Draw a card and create a 1/1 black insect creature token with flying. Wow. Strong. It's Jern. It's Jern. The wasp joke. Oh, it's Jern. Or the... Yes. Yes. Irish John Games. Right there in the flesh. Cosplaying. The wasp joke. The wasp joke? Good band. Oh, wasp. Oh. Yes. Svitri, Dragon Master. Legendary Planeswalker Svitri. Oh, we got a Legendary Planeswalker, did we, huh? Galaxy Rare. 2 blue-black. Until your next turn, creatures can attack or you or Planeswalkers you control unless their controller plays 2 life for each of those creatures. Wow. -3, search your library for a dragon card, reveal it, put it in your hand, and then shuffle. -7, destroy all non-dragon creatures. Wow. Svitri Dragon Master can be your commander. Wow. Okay. We got a beautiful, extended art, hard to read, stained glass art, but not etched border. Denitha Benalia's Hope. First strike, Vigilance, Lifelink. Nope, you're not having it. You're not. Nope. 4 white. You'll never cast it. Promise. First strike, Vigilance, Lifelink. When Denithia Benalia's Hope enters the battlefield, you may put an aura or an equipment card from your hand or your graveyard onto the battlefield attached to Denithia. Nope. You can't. Nope. It's too. Nope. It's too strong. No. 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 Sprawling. Which has got a dent from the other side. Jesus Christ, what happened to this? Oh, that dented on the back. That dented on the back. Oh, what happened to this booster pack? What? Who hurt you? And a beast creature token with 4 wards. I know you're hungry for more. I know you're hungry for more, kids. So that's fine. We've got 2 magnificent Mavens packs to make up for the fact that my camera died when this booster pack was meant to be opened. Shwoop. Shwoop. He's gone. He missed it. Good. He'll never know. Yes, a change of heart. Yeah, that's a Maven. Sure. It's a rare change of heart with goldish text, but not very gold text. Shiny. Millennium Eyes Restrict. Fuck yeah. Spellcaster Fusion Effect relinquished on 1 effect monster. I've been wanting one of these for ages. Once per turn. When your opponent activates a monster effect, quick effect, you can target 1 effect monster your opponent controls in their graveyard. Equip that card, target card to this card that you control. This card gains attack and defense equal to the equipped monsters. Monsters that equipped monster's original attack name cannot attack, and those effects in your field cannot activate the effects and negate. Make up for the fact that your MTG was eaten. Ooh. Yes. I mean, these are in perfect condition. Nightmare Phoenix. Also, is that Birdramon? Get out. Get out. Birdramon with swag. Fiend Link effect. 2 monsters with different names. If this card was link summoned, you can discard 1 card, the target 1 spell trap card your opponent controls to destroy it, and then this card was co-linked with the effect activated. You can draw 1 card. You can only use the effect of Nightmare Phoenix once per turn. Co-linked monsters you control cannot be destroyed by battle. We got a Sword Soul Blackout. Also, not a Maven? I don't even know what a Maven is. No, it's probably shelf damage. Yeah, probably. Best guess at the damage. You can cat a small dog bite. It could be from the machines that pack them. It does look like teeth. Target one Wyvern monster you control. Add 2 cards to your opponent controls. Destroy them. If your card is banished, you can special summon 1 Sword Soul token. Wyvern Tuner Water level 4 attack 0 defense 0. It was a token in the monster zone. The player who summoned it can special summon monsters from the extra deck except synchro monsters. You can only use the effective ones once per turn. Probably got a Pokemon tin and dropped on it. Probably. Oh, hello. We got Witchcrafter Jenny. Spelled wrong. Congratulations. Yeah, she's hard at work at her desk. It's fine. Just crafting some witch stuff. During the main phase, quick effect, you contribute this card and discard 1 spell card and special summon 1 Witchcrafter monster from your deck except Witchcrafting Jenny. You can banish this card and 1 Witchcrafter spell from your graveyard. This effect becomes that spell's effect for when the card is activated. You can only use each effect of Witchcrafter Jenny once per turn. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Good. Good cards. And one more. One more for the road. I don't know who just joined to see this. I'm very sorry. One more for the road. Now we just need Mr. Matrix to come through, and we can open his boosty packs.
Blast held by destiny.
Is that Obelix the Tormentor? Is he about to do some torment? When an opponent's monster declares an attack, destroy 1 monster your opponent controls with the highest attack, your choice if tied, and if you do, inflict damage to your opponent equal to its original attack, and then if Exchange of the Spirit is not in your graveyard, you take equal damage to the damage that they took. If this card is sent from the hand to the deck to the graveyard, you can target 1 level 4 Earth Fairy monster in your graveyard, add it to your hand. You can only use each effect of Blast Out by Destiny once per turn. What the fuck? Sharp Shelves too? Your forearms are scarred from the ones at your place? Yeah. Yeah, another shiny change of heart. Alright, okay. Interesting. This one's got a scratch on it. Well done. Well done, Konami. Yep. Congratulations. It's much more visible in real life. Oh! That's my controller. We got Mizuki. Yeah, good. You can banish this card from your graveyard and then target 1 zombie monster in your graveyard. Special summon that monster. Okay. That's good. That's a good, that's a good. Daki the Graceful Mayakashi. Good. You can only control 1 Daki the Graceful Mayakashi. When Mayakashi monsters is special summoned to your field from the extra deck while this card is in the graveyard, except during the damage step, you can special summon this card. You cannot special summon monsters from the extra deck. You'll turn you activate this effect except Mayakashi monsters. Okay. Card boxes are more dangerous than you'd imagine. True. You do not want a card box hurled at you. Hey, it's Kratos.
A hero lives.
If you control no face-up monsters, pay half of your life points. Special summon a 1 level 4 or lower elemental hero monster from your deck. Ah, nice card. I don't have any elemental hero monsters in my deck. Ugh. Excellent. Thanks again, Mr. Fate, for the 30-something month resub. Your card unboxing has been completed. I just need to BRB. 1 second. I'm back, and we can continue with the Dejimons for the brief moment, I'm sure. Yeah, we got loads of time. You'll find they cross right inside Olnido Castle, home to today's Tokyo Imperial Palace. It's quite fascinating to see. Nowadays, the waterways have been swapped out for rail lines, radio towers, dot the NE and SW, so you could say that we finished what Tenkai started. Viewed from the eyes of the current society, those rail lines and radio towers are artificial ley lines that supplement the old roads and waterways. Naturally, when you're standing underground, constitutes another ley line running through Tokyo too. Thank you, Starry, and welcome back. Shredded hands from opening thousands of wine cases a day, yep. Mr. Fate, did you see the card, by the way? Like, I know I memed that you shouldn't see the card or know of the card. Or respect the card's existence. But did you? Did you see the card? Not just any ley line either. That one's believed to emanate from Mount Fuji, is supposed to run right through here. Wow. The man-made tunnel layered on top of this allows digital waves to keep flowing perpetually. It's a really peculiar thing going on down here. That's what producing the quasi-labyrinth you're seeing here. Wait. You missed a bunch? Did you miss the ghost story of Shibuya? Yeah. You missed the ghost story of Shibuya. Not that one. Not that one. This one. Ah! Please! Did I jump? No. Was not scary, did not scare. What if someone's voice is like echoing in your head? What does it sound? What's the name? Brain activity? Neuron activation. So what's producing this quasi-lab that you've seen before? Shining. Knowing those weird voices of people supposedly hearing probably belong to Dejimon that are appearing as a result. Yeah. Almost certainly. You can go on for a while about this subject, but at least you somewhat get what I'm saying, right? Yeah. Sparkles and shimmers and shines. You must have it for my nest. 4 white. Vigilance lifelink. Oh. Oh no. Take it to mean you understood it well enough then. Yes. At this point your work is essentially done, but what? We can't exactly just ignore this newfound discovery of yours either. True. Why don't you go a little further in and check things out for me? Yes. Anytime you're free, how about you take a walk? I wanted to walk around with you. That'd be good. Development is my favorite job. Will a good item make you happy? Yes. That's a gate. Absolutely. This is a gate. Lillymon. You did miss a lot, yeah. Lillymon, Blue Mirrormon, and Grademon, whoever that is. The Fork Roads. I can see something down the left side, like a blockage, so we should probably go this way. Happymon. Lillymon is inside Grademon's cloak. We should throw in some SOs in the chat while I'm here, while we're all here. While everyone is here, while we have convened. So, oh, piss off. Go on with you. So, shout out. Give one for Mr. Seance. As they stopped by early today. Everyone go check out Science Streams, please, if you have not already. They do wonderful science outreach. They do very long and detailed streams with actual knowledgeable informations. Not like me. Not like me. The complete opposite to me. The tunnel just keeps going, you say? Yeah, weird, huh? If it stays on course like that, you're going to end up in Roppongi, which means... You know, this reminds me of something else I've heard before. As mentioned before, Tokyo's ley lines stem from Mount Fuji, which of course is not all that coincidence given it's a sacred place. And all that energy takes all highways like the Koshu Kaido and the Tokaido to get to Tokyo from Mount Fuji. That energy joins up with underground waterways going along the highways to Camp Mary Fuji's snowmelt to Tokyo, flowing into the city together. One theory holds that the first place where water appears above ground after reaching Tokyo happens to be where else but Nakano. Put simply, all the ley lines that flow throughout Tokyo could well be coming out of our own stomping grounds, believe it or not. Oh yeah. Wouldn't that be amazing to think of it, if it turned out to be true? I mean, yeah, sure. Oh, look, a missile silo. Excellent.
Stop right there. Don't go any further. You're standing at the border of the municipality. Go any further and you'll be in central government territory. That's a hive we'd best not poke.
Why is there a missile silo? Color me intrigued though, it's a hell of a thing to stumble on, just walk around inside that tunnel. We aren't prepared just to pick up that sort of fight. There's still too much we don't know.
Stop! You violated the law!
Trespassing on the fucking diet. This little tangent has gone long enough. Head back where you came and regroup at the office. Okay. Don't open that door. It just keeps coming back. I can't get it out of my head, no matter how many times it happens. I'm gonna just have to play Resident Evil one of these days. Though it's not as strong as what we're used to, the tunnel is causing a digital shift. We should probably keep it locked up like that before after all. No idea how I'm going to explain this all to our client. Just tell them shit's fucked. Alright, it's going to cost 16 trillion yen to do groundwork recovery underneath the Nakano building, and it's just not feasible at this point in time. You should at best just build a new tunnel around it. No matter how you spin it, it'll probably take a lot to take in. I wouldn't be surprised if you come away looking even sketchier than we already do. Yeah. Just let Detective Matayoshi deal with it. Some jobs best left to others. Yes. I'm curious about what exactly was beyond before you stopped. Makes two of us, actually. While on your way back, you decided to look into it a bit. Apparently what you found was Kamishiro Research Lab, of all things. Don't be dense. I told you the area is under the jurisdiction of the central government. That's not the sort of place you want to wander into for fun. Nothing else indicates Kamishiro have missiles. I mean, the government have a tighter relationship than what we previously suspect. Going after Kamishiro could well mean that we've also been ruffling the government's feathers. Exclamation mark. That's why can't be hasty right now. We'll do what we can to prepare and cross that bridge when we come to it. It's just a guess, but on my end, it was Kamishiro that changed the password on the door that would render it impossible to get it open. Probably weren't counting on us being able to actually break in and snoop around. Knowing that, well serve an ace in the hole later does come to confront them, hopefully unawares. But if they change the password, hold on, if they change the password, stop. If Kamishiro changed the password, and the government and Kamishiro are working together closely, why didn't Kamishiro tell the government they changed the password and didn't want people snooping around there? They could have just, you're gonna bounce for a while? Have a nice bounce, Mr. Fade. I'll see you around sometime. Okay. This pocket phone. No, but again, let's not worry about hashing out the details, and we have to just be grateful that we have that up our sleeve if need be. On that note, I realize this case is technically closed, but what do you say about heading over to Roppongi for me one more time? I don't mean official business, rather I'm doing a little intelligence gathering on our own internal use. Surely you're interested in knowing what Kamishiro has built a research lab underneath the Metropolitan Office too, right? So how about you just walk in through the front door then and see what you can find? Sound good? Yeah. Sounds great. Sounds fantastical. Dejimon's property. Let's see what we got in there. The Digivolvables. And throwing a engage. Or a shout out for Dance Survival, as we mention him and reference him so much on this channel. It's a lovely, cozy streamer playing all those great classic horror games of the 1990s and 1920s. Wait, what? Aw, oh, come on, level 60. Oh. Peckmon, okay. Peckmon. You silly man. What is this? Ah, human spirit of light hell. Goddamn. That looks like I'm gonna put my foot in it here. Metal Garurumon. And that looks like Andromon, maybe. Kind of. Not really. Doesn't really look like Antrimon, does it? Golden Umamon, though. Alright. Are we physically going to Roppongi, though? Do we even have a physical Roppongi access panel? Can we actually even just go there? Ebi Burgermon. Yep. Ebi Burgermon. Oh man, Ebi Burger? Could you imagine a burger made of... You can go to the Tokyo Metropolitan District office now. Nice. Of course you can.
Oh, are you here for the tour of the lobby? Please, come on inside. Must be confused, let me explain. Construction on this metropolitan office isn't entirely complete as of yet. Well, it was at one point until a major firm came in and decided it was the upper floors merited additional construction. As such, while that's going on, the lobby here remains free and open to the public to visit.
Excellent. Did you make it inside the metropolitan office? Oh, yeah. Alright, I get you. So they were right with hanging around the lobby. That makes our work a little easier. Go on in. Need a terminal somewhere you can infiltrate the system. Please kick at this stage, I'd say. Once you find a terminal, just slip on in and work magic like always. Wish I was there to see it myself. Seems like quite the sight. Reminds me of the Tower of Babel in a way. Heh, guess I'm starting to ramble again. Don't worry about me though. Feel free to get back to work now. I'm getting back to work, thank you. Enter the building. The Biljubles. It's nice. Marble floor. Marble arches. New City Hall in Roppongi. Wouldn't have expected that in my wildest dreams. Seems like anything can happen with Kamishiro backing it. Not that I should expect any less from a company like that. They don't want to talk to me, okay. Well, he doesn't want to talk to me, okay. Green Herb? Get out. Get out. Right now. It's not complete yet, but in the meantime, all are invited to take advantage of the forums. Scary. They don't want to talk to me, they don't want to... Hey! Yay, yay, it's so big. What could all this space be for? I don't know, you tell me. Maybe we can... No. Okay, no. There's a small digital shift happening. But am I disappointed enough? Something wrong out there? Oh, you found a terminal that's digital shifting a little. Well, shift is weak. While still prominent enough users, it could be a sign that this place will turn into a labyrinth later on. For now, try connect jumping into it. We have no idea what could be inside there, so stay on your feet. You mean on my toes, right? I mean, I'm stood up right now. Yeah, I'm always on my feet. You mean I should be on my toes? I should... Alright, something. Send a text. Hard on the job, sleuth. Do your best today. Thanks, I'm pumped now. Thanks to you, I'll do my best. Tantamon! What was that noise? Marching fish! Yes, he has control over the fish. Yes, that was his power. That was his key point. Like, he didn't have any digital. He got really depressed about it, like in the series. I remember this. He doesn't have any like cool magical Digimon moves, but he has control over the fish through telepathic powers. And at the end of that episode, he carries the Digidestin to safety on a raft made of fish floating downstream. It was a really good episode of Digimon, I'm not gonna lie, okay? And, you can't take that away from me, alright? No matter how hard you try, we will never forget. Bug recovery, yeah! Gotta recover from those bugs. Speaking of recovering from bugs, I gotta click on this text box twice to get it to open now. Everyone should go check out Attack on Snacks. Because they're wonderful and they're recovering from bug. They play a variety of games on their stream. What are you playing right now, Snacks? What's your current jammies? Oh. They're also Resident Evil 2 Remake. So there's two places now, two options for where you can spend your time watching Resident Evil playthroughs. Snacks is live every Sunday? Most Sundays. 9 Sundays out of 10. At least. And it's always a joy to be in that channel. Looks like they wanted to put a shortcut down there, but they didn't code the requisite code for dropping down onto a ramp. Interesting. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I see a boy. Every Sunday, unless fam gets in the way. How dare they? He looks like that skin. He looks like the Glock 18 grinder. Is it grinder? It's grinder. Cock grindy boy. You know the one I mean, right? It's got those alternating ridge patterns in a circle. And then it's got some red in between. Erode terminal, please don't. Ooh, no, no sir, no sir. Flower cannon, maybe. Get right. Call yourself a virus? You ain't nothing but a cheap piece of spyware that can be uninstalled using the Windows install shield. Huh, so you found an eater inside there after all. You couldn't find any other evidence of a note? Ah. Hee hee hee. You're not seeing the forest for the trees here. The fact that there was an eater inside the terminal was big evidence in and of itself. Regardless, let's call it a day for you. Go back to the office now. Okay. That's probably hard work going over all the place today, but thanks you. I think I'm starting to piece together all of it now. While you were out and about, I decided to measure the digital waves coming in and out of that building. And I found that the Metropolitan Office itself was one big digital wave force field. From what I can tell, energy is flowing straight into the Metropolitan Office via the ley line inside Nakano Underpass. So the underground lab Kamishiro hits beneath the building is probably controlling the energy flow. Wow. Remember what I said about the ley lines you were inside that tunnel, don't you? Yes. There are two things here at play. The natural energy flow from the Earth and along those ley lines, and the digital waves emanating from the sea of electrons. What? If you can make a massive structure like Tokyo Metropolitan Government Office a hub for those things, you can manipulate their flow, really. Why do they need to do it that way? Well, for one, digital waves might be invisible to the naked eye, but they have mass and therefore require a vessel. Do they? The bigger the vessel that contains those waves, the more energy you can build up. I mean, it makes sense. Go run, mana. Bye. Have a nice run. Snacks. Please enjoy your run. We'll see you around. Maybe at your place this time. Kitsupo. The energy extra would then go on to impact the office beyond the facility, hence the digital shift you ran onto the wall. Yeah. The only digital shift comes in Eater, of course. Honestly, wouldn't surprise you if that place goes labyrinthine eventually. Indeed. Indeed. But we wouldn't have to be concerned about that threat anymore, now that you've cleaned up the joint. On the other hand, it's worrying in its own way that things resolved so cleanly this time. Don't look a gift horse in the mouth. The fact that digital waves can be concentrated in such small qualities to attract an individual eaters to produce micro-labyrinth is scary. If you hadn't been there, it may well not have been caught until much later and the whole thing doesn't sit very well with me at all. This case has taught us that this technology can mostly suppress large amounts of digital waves, and they've been built up and placed where are. The deliberate and calculated nature of all this indicates that somebody's got big plans in the works, suffice to say. It's Hojo. This, of course, calls for more investigating. We need to figure out how long all this has been going on for and just exactly what it's for. Keep our eyes peeled. We need to move forward. We're onto something here. You know it. Yes. Yes, Starry. Yes. Yes. Well wishes. Healing waves. Healing digital waves. Investigation of Nakano Underground. Complete report to the defective agency. Yes. Sleuth rank up. Nice. Almost cyber sleuth. Hang on. Your drive is really admirable. Keep it up one way or the other. We'll definitely deal with Kamishiro when the time is right. Cubimon. Kowloon 2. I want you to look for something precious that I dropped in Kowloon 2. Okay. We need to access the Digifarm. We've been full nugget mode and we have not told them to investigate more. Oh, sick. Whoa. Is that a little air purifier? Nice. Little humidifier. But I still didn't buy my my air filter. Maybe that's why I'm sneezing so much. Filtered air would be nice, wouldn't it? Save. Kowloon level 2. It's Cubimon. You gotta stop dropping stuff, lad. But if it isn't the Cyber Sleuth, hard to believe you're right in front of me. Don't waste your time today. Basically, I think I dropped my precious thing somewhere. The only place I could have possibly lost it is somewhere in Kowloon 2. Could you possibly be a darling? Go looking for me. Paid in return, promise. This is the third time we've gone out to look for stuff for Cubimon, okay? It's, you know? Sometimes, maybe we'll buy Cubimon a bag. Maybe we'll get Cubimon a backpack. And then Cubimon won't be losing stuff all the time. Greatmon has leveled up. Keeping our eyes peeled for shiny on the floor. I saw something back here. My eyes tricking me? Have I been deceived? Huh. Back to mobile. Ooh. Welcome back to mobile. I got the feeling it's over here. I got the deep impression that it's in this corner. Perhaps I was wrong. Speaking about being wrong, do you know who's never wrong? No, that's not. It's Irish Young Games. Always correct. Mostly. Except when they're wrong. But he's not wrong. Go check him out. He's currently developing a cool pirate game inspired by the greats. Sid Meier's Pirates. Port Royale. Mountain Blade Warband. And if it's not over on the left, it's got to be underneath. There's no way they'd put a cool quest item in the actual main path of the dungeon. I have been bamboozled twice, and there is no forgiveness for this. Big bamboozlement. How did Blue Mirrormon lose so much HP? HP? Lillymon climbing the ranks. I have gone the wrong way. Third time bamboozled. Thramboozled. Are you the only one constantly getting welcome to the chat room messages? Is your internet connection secure? It's the only reason you'll get a welcome to the chat room message is if you disconnect from the chat room. Maybe try reload the page. I don't know. I'm not a Twitch engineer. I'm sorry. But I've only had one. Well, there it is. Deepest in the darkest depth of the dungeon. Darkest dark recesses of the decrepit, dilapidated digital zone. It's like back to back, but the stream is uninterrupted, so you don't know. That is weird. That is definitely, certainly, actually weird. Glitches, Twitch glitch, easy Twitch glitch. TwitchCon has been announced. I don't know where I already knew it was gonna be in Paris. I just needed to know the dates. And now I need to know how much the ticket is going to be. When the tickets go on sale. You can see 6 of them at the moment. Oh my god. I need to order a new passport, I guess. Fuck. I don't know where my passport is, but I'm pretty sure it ran out. Last year or the year before? I got a real hankering for some mozzarella melted on bread. Chili flakes. Do I need a visa now? Get the fuck out. Be a holiday, so be less than 30 days. I'm assuming, without looking at the legislature, that I'd be able to enter the country without a visa, stay there for a week, and then return to my home country. Just as it is with most other countries. Without being in the same trade union. Like Japan, I can go to Japan without a visa for 30 days for a holiday. As long as I don't return within 90 days of that 30 days and spend more than 30 days every 90 days in the country of Japan. New country? Lol. I mean, I'm not gonna say there's worse places than Paris, but... New World also? Oof. Wasn't there a big thing, a bunch of people got stuck in the airport going to Spain? Yeah, but a bunch of what kind of people, Tally? You know, were they trying to rev Bugattis? I'm not saying. I'm just saying that, you know, at the discretion of a country, disallowing people entry based on vaguitudes is a perk of not having an open border. Like, even if they had visas, if they were the ones that go to Spain every year. Yeah, exactly. I don't go to Spain every year, Tally. I don't have that kind of money. I don't receive this kind of payment from the government to go to Spain every year. We didn't give them back the shit. we just pieced out. Oopsie. Maybe one day I'll be paid by the government to go to Spain every year. Oh, detective, you're back. Did you find my precious thing? You did? Excellent. Your reward is waiting for you back at headquarters. I hope it's to your liking. Yes. Always. Nice. Tracking down lost objects is among the most basic skills any good detective has, so make sure you stay on top of those cases. Nothing worse than British tourists, right? Right? That's what's wrong with those Brits and their tourism, huh? I mean, there is one thing worse than a British tourist, Tally. An expat. It's like a British tourist, but they don't go home, like, after a week or two. They just stay there. Like, forever. Or as long as they can keep their greasy claws into the landmass that isn't Britain. Ugh. Ah, yeah. Like, imagine not learning the local language or culture. Did you know that this island has a railway? Does that mean there used to be a train? That's probably true. Great guess. I'm impressed. We should save the game. What time is it? It's almost 5 o'clock. I'm getting very hungry. If I take an extended break to eat some, like, bread. And then come back and warm up for cuppa. Because I feel like the second I step out that door, it's going to be a text from What's-a-Pants going, "Oh, I've got an important mission for you." Flying the St. George at the same time, yep. But they couldn't actually get a St. George, so it's actually the flag of What's the St. George's Cross, but it's got the 4 fleur-de-lis, the 4 little squiggles in the corners. It's like, it's a country, is it? Is it Guinea? Not possible. Not possible. Not possible. Not level 55, okay. Kudamon. Digimon of the Kudakos, of course. A gold Numamon would be funny. I mean, I want this, but I don't have the human spirit of light. Cannot digivolve or de-digivolve. Reno, what state starts with a G? Guernsey. Oklahoma. Georgia. Is Georgia a state? There's 2 Japanese, 1 musician, 1 YouTuber or something. They move to India and learn Hindi. Wow. And a country. Georgia, the country next to Russia. Capital is Tbilisi. It is a state. Wow. Oh my, have you wandered off and gotten lost? Certainly looks that way. But once again, we're out of time. Perhaps you should go back to your real job, Cyber Sleuth. What, as a student at the local high school? Get real. I'm a digital entity now and no one can stop me. Georgia has the squiggly George. Ah, okay. Yeah. So like a bunch of British flying the Georgian flag. Instead of the St. George's Cross. Because they're abroad, they can't find a St. George's Cross. They have to make do. And also, they got overcharged by the person who sold it. Had a hard time writing it. It's all done. It's all done. Our work here is complete. Please let me leave. Come to think of it, there's a kid from your school in the K Cafe. Do you know each other? The maid? The maidette? I don't know. The Maidleman? Oh, this guy? Ah, the lovely aroma of coffee. Amazing as always, boss. But I'm totally broke, so I can't drink any. Not the maid, but they are both staring at him with repugnance.
Let me see.
I'm not keeping this voice up, sorry. That is going to destroy my throat. Well, for what? Man, I don't know. What are you doing here? Ooh, the K Cafe. You heard a different word to the K? The K Cap. The K Cap. The cafe beginning with a K. Oh, we know. Oh, you're the Cyber Sleuth. The office is around here, I'm pretty sure. It's 3 floors below this one, but yes. You the coffee lured you here. We can't blame you. Cyber Sleuth. Cyber Sleuths will take on any case at all then? No. 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 Do not nod. No. In that case, I could send a request to your office. No. No, you could not. Not after that. Let's get settled. I'm going to send in a request to your office and watch you work. You're going to have to pay for that, buddy. I don't think you have a... You got excited you wanted to see a gay cafe? I think there's a few that exist out there. Can I take your order? I recommend a special coffee blend. Top seller, drink menu, good reason. I'm getting out of here. I think there are some gay cafes that exist. sharing brain cells. At this point, we're gonna have to. Brain cells are expensive. Do you know what, kids? I'm gonna go. Probably have a dress code and not let your shabby ass in. Do you know, Reno? Okay, so I didn't get thrown out of any shop on the high street in my country, in the UK, right? I can go into any high street shop, dressed somewhat normally, and the security guard won't be like, listen, bruv, you can't come here dressed like this. Okay, look, okay, we sell jumpers for £600. Okay, it's obvious that you don't even make that in a month. Okay, so just fuck off before I make you. None of that. They just let you in. And I'm guessing it's because most of the people who go into these shops, like the last time I went into these shops, are utter wide boys who just spend the time prattling around. I actually went in to see what they had to sell at Harvey Nichols, you know. They did have £600 cardigans that I cannot afford, unfortunately. Not sponsored, by the way. Harvey Nichols, if you want to send me a £600 cardigan with skulls on it, that hit me up. I'm extra large. Just send it to my address. Go through Throne, and we'll be gravy. I'll say your name a couple more times as well. But you know, you don't get thrown out of those places. But in Japan, oh fuck. But in Japan, right? I was on my way to my friend's wedding, dressed normally. I'm assuming somewhat normal for me at least. And I wasn't on my way to his wedding. It wasn't imminent. It was the week after. So I had some time in Tokyo, doing some touristy shit, and not doing some touristy shit. But I was staying in Shinjuku Sanchome, and when I went to pick up my Wi-Fi puck, I went to have a look and see what they were. So I went to the Shinjuku post office to pick up my Wi-Fi puck, and I picked it up. And then when I was going out, I saw a suit shop called Aoki, and apparently it's a fairly large suit shop, well respected. They sell suits, you know. And I was like, well, shit. I spent all this time putting together my wedding outfit for this guy's wedding, but I did not get a bow tie. And look, okay, I know this is going to come across as mean to everyone out there who doesn't own a bow tie, okay? But if you wear a straight tie, a long tie, to what do you call a celebration event, right? Okay, you're doing it right. That's a work tie. You wear that tie to work. It looks formal for work, but it has the connotations that you are going to apply yourself to labor, mental, physical, or otherwise, okay? I do not wear a long tie to an informal social gathering that requires formal dress. It's not correct. It's a bow tie, it's a cravat. No tie is better than a straight tie, okay? Just take it from me, okay? But if it's a wedding, you gotta wear a fucking tie because you're not a slob. After party, you can take the bow tie off and do the top button, it's fine. At the wedding, you better wear a cool bow tie or a cravat or something fancy that doesn't imply that you're about to do work, okay? Loose tie loosening.gif, yeah. So anyway, I went into Aoki, and like the 3 shop assistants looked at me as I came in. There's no one else in the fucking shop. It was completely dead. It was Golden Week, so they had picked out. They were the slobs of the shop that were doing Golden Week service. God rest their souls. And I looked around the base floor, and it was black pants, black jackets, black blazers, navy pants, navy blazers, white shirts. I was like, this is the business section. There are no functional. Tie as a headband, not good enough. After party, that's after party business. That's after work, after party business, though, because you wouldn't have a long tie to wear as a headband if you were going to a wedding, would you? Anyway, so I was looking down, and like the ground floor was formal work attire. So black suits, navy suits, grey suits, charcoal suits, long tie, white shirt, blue shirt, light blue shirt, pink shirt maybe. And I was like, oh, this isn't what I need. So maybe upstairs. They had an upstairs, and I went upstairs. And I saw the employee, like there was a guy behind the counter, there was a guy stood to the left of the counter, and there was a girl stood in front of the counter. And the guy did the eye thing, you know, and pointed at the stairs, and the girl followed me at about 100 paces. Fucking scary shit. Holy fucking shit. And I get upstairs, and I'm like, oh yeah, this is the place. They got white suits, cream suits, beige suits. This is the leisure activities suits section, right? This is the sport jacket section. This is the wedding attire section. This is where the bow ties are going to be. Perfect. I found it. I didn't even have to ask for help. I'll do all of the legwork myself. And this woman taps me on the shoulder and says, yeah, excuse me, do you need any help? You scruffy foreign bastard, you trying to rob us? Huh? She didn't say that. She asked me if I need any help. But the implication was there. I work in a shop. I know when someone gets sent to follow someone because they're about to steal shit. God damn, thinking I'm going to come into a suit shop. A shop of suits and steal things. If I was going to steal things, I would have gone to a far more expensive... There are silversmiths around the corner from where I was staying. There was a whole line of fucking silversmiths that did badass, cool silversmithing. You hate being followed by store employees? It's so rude. They're only doing their job, Reno. They just think you're going to steal. So there is that. They do think you're going to steal. But at the same time, sometimes it's just coincidence that they're following you. Because you walk around a shop and there's nothing to fucking do all day. What are you going to do? You just walk around in a circle. And sometimes you're walking in a circle and the customer's walking in the same circle and you try and adjust your path and they adjust their path and you end up walking in the same fucking circle as them and they're just like,
oh, stop following me. I'm just trying to browse. I don't need any help.
Obnoxious, kind of, right? Yeah, but anyway, I said I'm looking for a bow tie and they were like, oh, the bow ties are in this box. Bow ties are in this box. Right here. Pick one of these bow ties. And I was like, and I was looking at them and like there were a couple of grey ones, but they were all really gaudy. And I was looking at the price and I was like, oh, too expensive, or too expensive, or too expensive, or too expensive, or too expensive. I'll pick that one. Doesn't have a price on it. It's probably the cheapest one. It was the most expensive one in the case. Motherfucker. And I thought that they had like overcharged me, like extra service charge for chasing me around their shop. I turned it over. There was actually a price on it and it was that price. God damn it. I still have that bow tie. It's beautiful. Anyway, thank you for stopping by the Dejimon segment. that was a nice for those of you on the YouTube who got this far and listened to my cool anecdote. You're welcome. Thank you. That was story time, and you'll never get another one again. Come to Twitch. But yeah, thank you for watching the Dejimon segment. And now, after a short break, we will enter the Trackmania segment. So,